To present the Impact Award for Housing to Federal Home Loan Bank of New York, please welcome to the stage from M&T Bank, CHPC Treasurer Matt Petrula.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome. In a challenging economic environment, the affordable housing industry relies on versatile and mission-oriented investors that offer prompt, on-demand liquidity in support of housing, local community development, and financial stability. The Federal Home Loan Bank of New York is a cornerstone of our industry. It provides a wide array of products and programs to its member institutions to support affordable housing, home ownership, small businesses, and nonprofit organizations. Its credit products enhance the financial strength of nearly 350 local banks, credit unions, CDFIs, and insurance companies. At the end of 2024, the FHLBNY had $106 billion in member borrowings, fundings that flow through these local institutions to meet housing finance and credit needs of the communities they serve. Last year, the Federal Home Loan Bank of New York passed the huge milestone of over $1 billion in funding since 1990 through its affordable housing program. The affordable housing program, funded by a contribution of 10% of their yearly income, subsidizes long-term financing for very low, and moderate income housing. It has now supported over 2,100 projects, helping to create or preserve 104,000 affordable units. On a personal note, M&T Bank is a proud and long-standing member of the FHLBNY and an avid user of the affordable housing program. In fact, we've been a top 3 affordable housing program user in the past 6 years running, sharing the same deep commitment to preserving and creating affordable housing units. In recognition of its critical role in supporting the financial workings of the housing industry and its holistic approach to delivering huge benefits to communities across New York City and beyond, we are delighted to honor the FHLBNY with our Impact for Housing Award. Welcome, Randy Snook.
All right, thank you for that warm introduction and kind words, Matt. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to the Citizens Housing and Planning Council for this tremendous honor. And like a lot of things, in life, as you go on in life that you do, you realize, you're accepting an honor really on behalf of others. And the tremendous work that we all do together and the strong team that I work with at the Home Loan Bank of New York and all of its members, which make this possible. At the Home Loan Bank of New York, we believe that a safe and stable housing ecosystem is really the foundation which we grow as individuals, households, and communities. And we know how important it is to continue to work to create access to housing, to grow the housing supply, and create broader access to housing opportunity. That's why the entire team at the Home Loan Bank of New York is so honored to be recognized here today by CHPC, an entire organization which for more than 80 years has tirelessly worked to help shape housing policy in New York that benefits the entire city. And the Home Loan Bank of New York clearly shares this commitment. We impact housing in a number of ways, working closely with a broad range of stakeholders, all of which are represented here today, in housing and the housing finance marketplace. And our broadest support for that comes from our foundational liquidity mission. And we talk about liquidity a lot, and liquidity is really that financing, that raw material, that certainty that we provide that give institutions the capacity to lend on demand. And we've delivered that reliable on-demand liquidity to local lenders, banks, credit unions, insurance companies, and CDFIs for more than 90 years, supporting economic growth in communities across the country. Our liquidity supports its members and their ability to extend credit to their customers, helping to make the mortgage and the small business and community development loans that put people in homes and create and preserve jobs and create local growth. But we also have more targeted impact through our grant programs and products to support affordable housing, home ownership, small businesses, and not-for-profits. This includes our flagship affordable housing program, AHP, and I think, as you all know, we devote 10% or more of our net income to affordable housing programs to to support housing initiatives across our district. This AHP commitment truly reflects our commitment to housing. That now totals over a lifetime, over $1 billion that we've contributed over the past number of years. This year alone, we'll have a record amount committed of over $86 million in grant funds that are available. And we also have a suite of grant programs aimed at supporting homeownership opportunities, small businesses, and a range of products that support housing and community development. I think what's most important, and why for me as a new leader, a new person, a new partner with the Home Loan Bank of New York, as its new CEO, it's the relationships and partnerships with our members and all of you, especially with members like M&T Bank. Our cooperative is comprised of more than 330 local lenders, just like M&T, institutions which, through our liquidity, use that to support their communities and housing, as well as creating the profitability for our grant programs. We also work closely with our housing and community partners, not only in supporting your work through our funding, but also learning how to best position our cooperative, our bank, to meet the needs of the region. And you all, many of you, are closest to that need and closest to how those actual problems get solved. And again, I'm relatively new, so I look forward to getting to know all of you and working through that aspect of our relationship and learning that role that you all play, which is so important. Our Affordable Housing Council, which is an advisory group, is key to this effort. I want to recognize CHPC board member David Rowe for his 9 years of service on the council. As I just said, insights like that really help ensure that we're having the greatest impact, and we're grateful for those volunteers and those people that serve on that council. So in closing, I want to thank all of you and thank the Citizens Housing and Planning Council, not just for the recognition, which I accept on behalf of all the team and our members, but for the great work you do for so many in this room and all New Yorkers. The Home Loan Bank of New York shares your commitment to housing. We look forward to continuing to be a reliable partner for housing and community development across our region. And lastly, in closing, I just want to again thank you. Thank you for the recognition on behalf of my whole team, the Home Loan Bank of New York, and all its members. So thank you very much.